Folks, y'all know I love me a good rap song. And it's this song, I think it's by Payroll Giovanni and Peasy out of Detroit. But it's called Separate. And it's in the main line of the hook, it says it's time to separate the workers from the bosses. Somehow in the mix of things, the spiritual bosses then got in the mix with the workers. And your divine power and your divine wisdom was never supposed to be commingled with the people that you sent to heal. It's separate. And the big feeling in the atmosphere and the big feeling that we're feeling during this time is what I like to call that great separation. That great separation where you either over there or you over here. You know, I think we're entering the age of Aquarius, which is about enlightenment. Enlightenment across technology, enlightenment across spirituality. So more and more people are starting to be awakened to what's going on at a spiritual level, and that's going to cause great separation. Either you, I hate to use this word, oh my God, but you either awake or you sleep. And it's the responsibility of those who are awake to be teachers with boundaries, to be teachers with borders, to be teachers with restrictions, to be teachers by example. I can't show you. I can't tell you. I can just show you. I said this before. Because of the way you ascending and the way you glowing up and the way you continue to pop up and you sending people to have to be spiritually awakened. It ain't no real class for that, and it ain't no day that that's supposed to start. That just happens. And a lot of y'all was brought across paths. See, we so proud that we think we know better than God while we was brought around. So we just start making scenarios in our head. Oh, okay, that's why that happened, because God probably wanted blah, blah, blah. You don't know. Granted, some of us hear from God directly, and so maybe you do know. But for the most part, you don't know. We're just guessing. But I will tell you this. The teaching moment is your ascension. The moment of drawing people to God, or drawing people to spirit, or drawing people to spirituality, or drawing people to take a different look at themselves that's not in this physical world. It ain't no curriculum for that. And I might just keep this as members only. I don't know. But I feel like I'm talking to somebody that's a member. who you went too hard to teach, where you was just supposed to expose. I'm just exposing you to what the hell is going on. Excuse my language. I ain't the teacher. I'm just exposing you. I'm teaching you through you seeing. But you thought you supposed to teach by physically being there and laying out the course curriculum. Okay, let's do that, and you should go over there. And why aren't you thinking about that? It's not how you're gonna teach. Your teaching may just be your life. Your life is a living lesson. Your life is the living testimony. Because if you step back, whatever people did to you in this last season, that ain't all that's ever been done to you. Some of you been fighting, had to fight all your life. All your life you had to fight. But it's time to separate, man. It's time to separate them workers from them bosses. You're a worker, and that's cool. See, that's the thing. And that's what's tough about people that's got distorted perceptions of themselves. Your ego will trick you into thinking you a boss when you actually a worker. Ego will trick you into thinking that you're a leader when you actually supposed to be following somebody. But that's the great separation.